Hello, future me. This is rude. Truck. Anyway, it's my 20th birthday, and this is the start of, recording. At least, whenever I want to, really. Preferably once a month, but yeah. Today's my 20th birthday. It turns out I can't check the time. It's fine. It's like 8-ish. 8 a.m. Yeah, I'm out here, deciding to chat because I don't want mom or the kids interrupting because they do that a lot, it seems. That really irritates me. But it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna talk about what I'm planning on posting. I'm so awkward. I hope I am a bit better about this in the future. The lighting keeps going in and out. That's really irritating. Okay. Well, I'm planning on just doing mostly vlogs. I bet I'm going to do some art stuff, maybe talk about my Rock Lagoon project. And whatever I'm planning on doing, I guess. Of course, I know that you will understand future me, but I know that strangers, aka anyone else that's watching, hi, will be also watching. So I'm going to be careful about showing anything of my surroundings because people are a little crazy online and I don't want to deal with all that. So this is the view that you're getting in this video. This is very awkward and I apologize for any strangers watching. I won't doubt you, but I doubt there's many people watching this. Imagine the only reason someone's watching this is because I'm on a crime documentary or something. Oh, good gosh, I better knock on wood for that one. Regardless, though, my plans. At the moment, I am teaching my little sister's basic preschool stuff that they need to learn because Ellie is going to be in school soon. In September, probably. She's going to be in kindergarten. That would be good for her. I'm excited about that. I am hoping Anna will get into preschool, but I don't know. She probably won't, knowing mom. Anyway, only you so far know what happens with that. But yes, I do not quite know what I'm going to be doing with my life fully, but Ellie will get into school. That's the number one thing. I really want her to be able to get into school. And 2, a job, because mom won't let me get a job for some reason. All my teenagehood, no job, because she wanted me to pursue my education. Yeah, no. I won't pay the bills, honey. Okay, so Ellie going to school, me getting a job, moving out. I want to move out because I love this place and all. But I want to do my own thing. And I love my mom, but she takes a lot of my time. she asks me to do stuff constantly, and that's a little annoying. So I will need to live alone for that. This camera is shit. It's fine though. It's fine. Anyway, Ellie going to school, me getting a job, me moving out, and this fourth one, college. I'm going to do online college because, well, number one, that is cheaper. And two, it will be much more flexible. And three, I can do it on my Chromebook. I can easily go to one of the stores in town and just sit there for a bit and do my work. And four, I don't have a vehicle, so I can't even go to a physical college, even if I wanted to. Don't we love being lower middle class and our car getting wrecked? Well, not wrecked, it just stopped working. Probably because my mom wasn't keeping care of it. Anyway. But yeah, I have a lot of plans. And I honestly don't quite know where to start because I've never done any of this before. And every time I try to get any information out of my mom about, oh, how does this work? How does that work? How do I get a job? She dodges the question, and it's probably because she doesn't want me to leave. Well, too bad, girl. I'm leaving. I'm wanting to do my own thing. So, I guess we're all going to learn this together, and future me is going to laugh at me for future mistakes I'm gonna make. Because that's destined to happen because I have no one pretty much to guide me on this. I am in contact with my uncle again. It's very vague though. We've been only texting maybe once every 3 months. Better than what we did have before that. So, but yeah, like he's pretty successful. So I bet he would give me advice on all of that. But yeah, mom doesn't want to help me and grandma, well, she's not from this generation, so she can't really help me with that. I'm excited for the future regardless, though. I've been going to church lately. I've been going to church since, early December, I think, of last year. And, yeah, I think I've actually been indoctrinated, or whatever the proper word is, but yeah, I think I'm actually Christian now. It fits me very well, actually. You can tell I have a cross necklace. I need a new chain, but I don't have money. Well, I do, but I'm saving it up for an apartment. Because pop girly, I'm poor energy, I guess. Oh. This is something I totally forgot, actually. My pronouns. Because I know some people are going to ask. Ironically enough, for me looking very girly right now, like, girly, I would actually prefer they, them. Maybe he, him, or she, her. I honestly don't have a preference. Legit, I don't have a preference. You can call me attack helicopter if you want. I genuinely wouldn't care. Another car. Look, if you are from a small town, you understand that you have to stare at every single vehicle that passes by. You have to. You have to give those outsiders a little chill, okay? Hills of Eyes energy, okay? We have to freak them out a bit. We gotta laugh about something. There's nothing to do out here. Anyway, yes, my pronouns literally don't matter. I don't care what you call me. I don't care what you call me, honestly. Just be nice. Or roast me, I actually don't care. I think it would actually be pretty funny to see your guys' responses. If there's any strangers out there weirdly watching a vlog meant for only future me. Then again, I did do a public post, so I'm assuming that someone will watch this. Even if it's one person that won't comment or anything. I don't care. Like I said, this is for future me, nobody else. But you all are willing to go with my journey and to learn all of that. So, at the moment, another car. You would think that there would not be many people on a Friday doing all that, but I guess there is. So, okay. One big thing that I want to get out of the way, that I'm going to get out of the way pretty much immediately, actually, is high school. I did not finish last year because I wanted the college grants. The college grants will pretty much pay for most of my online college, which I will happily take. Of course, that means that I would have to do college immediately, probably. I would have to look that up. But, or talk to my teacher about that, actually. But yeah, I will have to do that. Anyway, back to the church talk. Because like I said, this is for me, my future self. If you're not comfortable with church talk, I bet in the description or whatever, someone will... You know, if you're not comfortable with Christian talk, I would just skip this part. But lately I've turned to Christianity. As you can see, really pretty charm that my grandma got me. Like gold with a little white gem in it. Fake gold, obviously, but just plated probably. But I've been doing a lot better with this, actually. I feel more noticed, if that makes sense. Like, the one thing I struggled with a lot is loneliness. And wanting to understand how the world works. So, that's been helping me a good amount. I was born into a Christian family. My grandma would take me to church a lot, but due to experiences I had with a couple churches, I just couldn't. I didn't want to be part of the Christian faith anymore. I was a bit too young to understand the basics of it, and I was going through a lot of turmoil in my preteens. Personal stuff, I won't get into it here. Future me knows what all that's about, and strangers do not need to know. Do not need to know about my personal life, so you all aren't gonna know. But yeah. Due to me being isolated and feeling like I can't talk about my opinions much, which I can't, my mom will pretty much be a brat about it. You're an adult with actual feelings? That's insane. No, you aren't. Pretty much the energy. Anyway. Yeah, I've been working on my patience and my wrath, which is a little difficult, and I've been working on a lot of things. I've been working on my personal hygiene more, and I've been working out. I've been trying to stick to a diet, and honestly, I've been happier. I've been way more happier. Of course, I still cannot tell my mom everything because honestly, I think she is jealous of me, like full on jealous. Then again, I've had a boyfriend for 7 years and she can't even keep one for 5 months, so that would do it. But yeah, I'm dating. I don't know if I'm still gonna be dating the same guy when future me watches this. I hope so, because I really like him. I hope that doesn't turn into sour milk. But yeah, I like him a lot, and obviously I'm not going to tell you all the name or anything like that because that's personal. But just know, I am dating. And no, he will not want to be on camera. We talked about other projects in the past, and he's just not comfortable with the camera at the moment. He has poor self-esteem, so I can't blame him on that. But also, I want to show the world my boyfriend. He's hot in my opinion, but everyone has their own opinions. But yeah, I'm going to see him when he's done working. That'll be fun. I cannot wait to see him. We never see each other. His mom doesn't like me much, so that's why. It seems both him and I don't have a good relationship with their mothers. Mommy issues? Definitely on my end and on his end. We both have mommy and daddy issues. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Anyway, I'm joking. But, you know, I'm actually very, very chill with the camera now. It just took me 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Apologies. But I guess I should get some basic info out of the way because you all have watched this far. My favorite color? Purple. Ironically enough, my glasses are purple actually. You wouldn't. I doubt you can really tell in the lighting though. But yeah, they're purple. My favorite food. I've always liked chicken Alfredo. I am not allowed to have it at the moment though because I believe that I can't have. Anyway, I believe that I can't have lactose and wheat. I also believe for a good minute that I couldn't have eggs. It seems eggs are okay now, so. Yeah, I think these are just temporary allergies due to stress. I don't quite know how that works, but I guess that's a thing. I looked it up, but I guess it's a thing. So yeah, I'm avoiding those for now, and I'm taking vitamins to supplement that. But I just do like chicken Alfredo. It's kind of funny because I don't really care for chicken. But it is what it is. My favorite candy bar. I still want to say it's Skor. 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 My favorite drink. Tea. I like tea. I'm mostly a chai drinker though. Ironically enough, I like chai. I can't have it often though because I don't have money to get like actual good chai. And I don't own. Well, I own a packet of chai. It's kind of not a good chai, but It's chai, right? I'm trying to be positive here. But yeah, I'm 20 now, so yay. Political views, because I know some people are political for some reason, even though it's a dumpster fire, in my opinion. Politics is messy, and frankly, my life is messy enough. So I'm not really in politics, but I know enough to where I know the dangers, if that makes sense. I will not lie. I am not quite impressed with what our current president has done at the moment. I am hoping the next president fits the American profile a bit more. I feel like our current president is not doing his duties properly. He's not keeping care of the American people properly. I mean, he started a war recently, didn't he? The Iran war or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, by the way, I have no clue when I'm gonna post this. Preferably on my birthday, but I don't know, so we'll find out. But no, I'm posting on my birthday. Yeah, I'm posting on my birthday. What am I on about? I have poor memory. Also, this account is so old. How old is this account? I want to say 7 years old? 8? I've had it for a long time. I've had this account for a long time. It was my first ever account I think I've ever made, which you can tell by the name. Yes, I am a FNAF fan. All the way back then. I am actually, an OG FNAF fan. I've been in the fandom way longer than many people have. I actually, became a fan on the second day that it was out. I can fact check this. At that point, I was a fan of iHas Cupquake. If you know, you know. But I would watch her Oasis series a lot. But that's not the point of this. She made a video about FNAF 1 the day after it came out, and I watched it because I was a good fan and I had the bell on at that time. Well, was there a bell? I don't know. I just subscribed to her and she popped up on my feed. But yeah, and I watched it the first day and I immediately fell in love with it. So I do technically have bragging rights, even though people tell me all the time, "You're not an OG FNAF fan, you lying." I know a lot more than you do, buddy. But yeah, I know a bit too much about FNAF now. I'm also part of the Undertale community, which I did watch the original game, but it was a year after it came out. Whoops. I watched Jacksepticeye's videos before, YouTube wanted him to be normal. Normal isn't fun, YouTube, okay? Let him be a silly goober who yells and shrieks at people, okay? Anyway. Yeah, I would watch that. And I fell in love with Undertale as well. And then I realized AUs started popping up. Actual AUs. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting concept. And now I know a bit too much about AU culture. That's fun. If you guys ever want a video on that, tell me, I guess. I can do a whole FNAF thing, a whole Undertale thing. Just don't expect much editing. It's mostly probably going to be like a podcast type of energy, but I don't know. You can put this in the background. You can do whatever the hell you want. I don't really care. So, anyway, this is 25 minutes long. And I don't know. I'm getting a little bored. So, well, they had a little baby in the car. Anyway, I'm getting a little bored talking. So, bye, future me, and bye, any strangers watching this. Bye. Also, before I fully leave, you strangers out there, yes, you, what would you want to be called? Because I don't like calling you strangers if you're going to be watching these, because you're going to know a good amount about me. So what would you guys want to be called? I'm thinking like little crows or gremlins, honestly, because if you're watching this content, it ain't for normal reasons, I'm assuming. You're a gremlin to some degree if you get to know me more. I already know that my fan base, if I ever do get a fan base, I honestly hope I don't get a fan base. That sounds stressful. You all are going to be gremlins. I already know it. So, would you guys want to be gremlins or crows? Because those are two terms that I'm going to remember immediately. So, gremlins or crows? Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments if you're here. It doesn't matter if there's only one of you. Your opinion matters. And I'm going to read the comment. And if I like the comment, I'm going to heart it. Because you're a fan. And you're watching my content when you could be watching, like, Markiplier's video or someone else's video. So, yeah. Crow or gremlin? Well, I'm going to leave you all alone. Good day/night. MNF out. Or midnight, or whatever you want to call me. Bye!